Welcome to Off Pitch 74. My name is Kat, and I'm joined with
Dianne.
And we wanted to start a Quakes podcast, just talking about everything off the pitch. Go figure.
Yeah, who knew? I think a lot of this kind of started, Kat and I sit right next to each other in the office. We work very closely with each other. We work with a lot of people in the office, work a lot with the players. So a lot of conversation, a lot of stuff that we experience every day. Thought it would be fun for you guys to know as well. So yeah, here we are with this podcast.
Today is probably, or this week is probably the best week of all weeks of the season, opening day.
Yeah, so this is a day that we've literally probably been planning since the end of last season. So last game of the season.
Which was only in October.
Yeah. So just months of planning, or I shouldn't even say months, like a month, 2 months of planning all comes down to this weekend. So really excited to get the year going again. This will be my 5th season, I think. My first season was last season at Buckshot, and then this is your 4th?
4th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
fun thing with opening day, ton of new stuff. This weekend will be presented by Avaya Stadium. By Avaya.
At Avaya Stadium, by Avaya, with Avaya.
For Avaya.
All the Avayas.
Giveaway is going to be a brand new schedule magnet. It's not the square one that we're used to. It's going to feature Wando, which will be pretty neat. We've seen a couple of previews of it. I think they're pretty cool.
I've run this by Kat a few times, and I think it's really funny and punny. I think it was a big missed opportunity on our I'm going to put in a vote for a Magnus magnet next year. So I really think that came to me in like a dream, and I wrote it down.
A lot of things come to you in dreams.
They do. I dream only about work things. My life is consumed. Unity, devotion, heritage. I am the example of devotion. So Magnus magnet. If you like it,
Magnus
you
magnet.
let me know. If it's stupid,
Then don't show up early and get it.
It dies here. It doesn't go any further than that.
Item of the match, first 74 fans who purchase a 2018 Anthem jacket from the main store will also receive a Cali Quakes clear coat bag for free. So you no longer have to get turned away at the doors because you have a bag, because you have a clear bag.
Yeah. And I will say the Anthem jackets, all of us in the office were able to snag one before they hit the stores and everything. It is probably my favorite jacket that I've gotten so far. Very, very comfortable. It's nice and blue, so people won't miss you.
Unless everyone's wearing them.
Yeah, unless everyone's wearing them, which happens a lot in the office. Our little section, we all show up wearing the same thing all the time. So especially on Fridays. So Fridays, casual Fridays. Thank you, Tom Fox.
Also going on, that's kind of, it's not new, but I think we just put more oomph behind it this season, is neighborhood nights. Downtown San Jose, powered by Wells Fargo. As a residents community, you'll receive a ticket package for opening night, and that includes a discounted ticket rate as well as a special Quakes-themed t-shirt, and it's the San Jose skyline, which is pretty cool. That's an initiative that we'll be doing all season, different neighborhoods for different games. You know more about that than I need to.
Yeah, so this one's a really fun platform that we had put together. Like Kat mentioned, we kind of had it last year. This year it's just way more enhanced. We have a lot more hands on deck for it. So this weekend will be downtown night. So kind of this whole week leading into opening day, we did MLS is Back, previously March to Soccer. So really every day we've just had something, and a lot of the focus has been downtown. I actually got to go last night. We did the flag raising ceremony right at City Hall, so that was really cool. We got to raise the Quakes flag along with the California flag and the U.S. flag. A lot of people from the office were there, a lot of fans. Crazy George was there also, and he got a really cool commemorative plaque. It was really nice. He was completely surprised by it, but that was kind of the official kickoff to these neighborhood nights. I grew up here in Santa Clara, San Jose, and just it's kind of like a lot of other cities. You just don't claim that you're from San Jose. You say where you're from within, which neighborhood you're from. So that's kind of why we wanted to do that here. So this week we'll be downtown. March 31st will be Alameda Rose Garden. So look out for, some different events that were going on around there. And if you are from that area, each of these nights will have a different shirt that is unique to your neighborhood. So as Kat mentioned, Skyline this weekend, it is really cool, and they have been selling out pretty fast. So Yeah, shirts are sold out for downtown. So if you come to the game on Saturday, you will not be able to get one anymore. But you'll be able to see a lot of people wearing them. So I'm sure you could ask someone really nicely if you could buy them a beer in exchange for their shirt.
Trade your anthem jacket for a shirt.
Yes.
New stuff coming to the stadium this year, which is my favorite part because it's all related to food and beer, mostly. Spectra, we have new beers at Beers for the World. I don't remember which ones they said, so just be sure to ask. I think there's 3 new beers on tap over there.
You know, to be honest, I don't even know if they told us because they kind of wanted it to be a surprise. So everyone just go to Beers of the World this weekend, and then you tell us what you saw there.
Fan Food is a partner of ours that came in last season, and they're doing a cool thing this year where if you buy basically a fan food season pass, you pay $25 one-time fee for the season, and then your delivery fees for the entire season will get waived. That doesn't mean you get free food.
Yeah,
it means you get free delivery. So essentially, $25, you get all your concessions delivered to your seat. That includes beer, soda, carnitas, nachos, pizza, all that kind of stuff. So
think of it as like your Prime membership. You pay for it once, and you don't have to pay for like your shipping, aka delivery, the rest of the season.
Yeah, there was some confusion on that one, but wanted to clarify. But I think it's a pretty good deal, especially you don't want to miss. We don't have any timeouts, obviously, like other sports, so it's nice to just be able to have something delivered, especially if you have a lot of kids that are hungry.
Or if you're just lazy,
Yep.
like me, who literally probably DoorDashes every meal that I eat at home. I've DoorDashed ice cream from down the street where I could have walked. But if I'm sitting up in a row, I'm going to DoorDash.
Yeah,
or I would use fan food. So if I were a fan here, I would be using it. But I work here, so.
I've used it. I work here, and I've used it.
Really?
Yes. I went up to visit family that was here, and they were talking about food, and I told them to use the app. So, and it was really fast. I ordered a bottle of water with their food, and it came up pretty quickly.
There you go. You're kind of like a secret shopper.
I was, and I told them. That was good. I like the service.
Cat approved, everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually did want to mention another really cool truck that we have here who's actually partner with the team is Taco Mania. So you can find them at a lot of different locations, like just throughout San Jose. And a promotion that we've been doing, look out for, we do promote it across a bunch of our channels, our Taco Tuesdays with them. So if you show up to any of their locations on a Tuesday in your Quakes gear, you'll get 2-for-1 tacos. So I don't know who wouldn't like 2-for-1 tacos. So I would personally be there every Tuesday.
I've even scrounged up like a mini Modelo scarf and counted that as my to go get my tacos. So.
Any Quakes representation you have, Kat, it is okay.
Yeah.
That'll do.
So this game is going to be kind of interesting. We're kind of opening it how it closed last season. We played we played Minnesota, 10-22 game. If you are a Quakes fan, then you remember it was 3-2. It's probably one of my favorite
3-2.
sports moments.
Yeah, no, agreed.
I'm not going to lie. I was standing on the ramp. There was like probably 5 of the staff standing there with us, just kind of thinking like, we almost got it. We almost pulled it out. And then
Paper cut.
Throwing things at you. Very last second, pulled out a goal. And I think everybody lost their mind. There was a couple people crying around me. Sarah.
Sarah was crying.
She got a little teary-eyed.
It's emotional.
I think somebody picked her up too. Everybody was just kind of slamming into each other. It was really exciting, super, super cool. I think I've never heard the stadium that loud.
Yeah.
And it was just a really cool ending to a game. So
Well, we were ahead the entire game until about can't remember what minute, somewhere in the 80th or so. And then they scored, tied it up, and then it was just like, oh no.
And it's moments like that where you have to remember that you still have to work.
That is the biggest thing.
We had to do at the end of Fan Appreciation last year. We did jerseys off the back for a group of fans that I don't know how they were selected, but we went out and had to take 2 fans out and ask what player do you like? Do you want to be whatever? And we had to go over to them and ask them to take their jerseys off their back, and the players were going nuts. And then you walk up and you're like, hey, calm down, give me your jersey.
Like how to avoid like champagne showers everywhere,
yeah,
and
there
just
was
like
champagne
duck and
everywhere.
cover. Like especially Victor Bernardez. That's a big boy handling a big bottle of champagne. You don't want to get in his way. So I think that one we just kind of let him do his thing until he was ready. You don't ask him to do things. You wait till he is ready.
Yeah, it was really cool, especially being able to the fans were going crazy, players were going nuts. So I'm excited, but it makes me nervous too because I feel like Minnesota is going to come with just some hate.
Yeah. I mean, to kind of go off of that game, just to lose in that fashion, too, just, like, at the very, very end. I remember I was over, we actually had a suite with a bunch of, like, clients and everything, and, again, it's in that moment where you have to be professional, but, like, you're, like, one eye is, like, on the game, the other is, like, talking to the person, so you just, like, look cross-eyed for about, like, 30 minutes of the game. So I'm just like, yeah, no, great year. Tell you, oh, my God!
Yeah.
It was like so many times like screaming, and I had to apologize like to my partner so many times, like, I'm sorry. But it's cool because like so many of them are fans too, and they actually all follow the game. They know all the players. They've worked with the players too, so they get it. And I feel like that doesn't happen in a lot of other sports where that is acceptable. And maybe it isn't. And my boss will probably tell me, please don't do that again this year. And maybe I'm just outing myself. But I think that game, especially in my 5 seasons now, that was probably one of the coolest experiences. Just how loud it was, and just even the emotion in the office that next week. Everyone was just so pumped up. So I think going into this game, everyone's kind of going off of that same momentum. And like we mentioned, a lot of changes in the off season too. So personally, I'm excited to see this team that we have on the field because it's just completely different from the last year. We have a lot of veterans, a lot of new guys, new coach. Just a lot of new things going on.
Yeah.
I think will be fun.
Definitely excited. I hope to see everybody there. It's a 5:30 kickoff. 7:30 kickoff, 5:30 gates. So make sure you get there early to get everything, and then be in your seats when the kickoff starts so it's nice and loud.
Yeah, we are doing something really cool pregame, like right before kickoff. So be in your seats. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, sorry. I want to backtrack. For this game, we are actually having after the game, so stick around. It might be raining. Hopefully it's done by then. But we are actually having San Jose Fire, San Jose PD. They will be playing each other immediately after the game. So stick around. We will keep the bar open after the game. So everyone head to the TCL 4K bar, pick up some Lagunitas, and cheer on our fire department and police department.
Pick a team.
Yeah, pick one. Or choose both.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do.
So things to be looking forward to for March. One thing that I'm pretty excited about is the Club Leon game here. That is on March 25th? 4th on Saturday. I'm pretty sure that's Landon Donovan's first game back in the U.S. I don't know how well this goes over with Quakes fans. I'm actually pretty curious. I'm not from the Bay Area. I am a huge MLS fan, though. Love Landon Donovan as well. I'm sorry to everybody that's going to get mad at that. But I'm excited. The only thing negative I could say is I will never trust that guy's retirements anymore because they just keep seeming to happen. I think he's doing it for the gifts.
I would do it.
I know. He's gotten something pretty cool out of it every time.
Like, the first time he retired and saw so much, like, gifts come, he's like, wow, I should do this every year.
Right.
And then that's what he's been doing. And that guy's a business guy. Smart.
He's wily. So I'm pretty excited for that. I think it'll be cool. It'll be sort of a different – we've had Mexican teams in before. I think this one will be really neat just because of that Donovan piece. Like, the other ones are pretty cool too, but it'll be nice that we're playing them.
Yeah.
And then
we have a lot of mixed reactions from fans. I just always follow like all of our social posts anytime like we post it, and like the fans either really, really love Donovan and can't wait to see him back, or just like are trying to gather everyone in the stadium to boo him as soon as he walks out. So it's like there's no in between. No one's like, yeah, I think it'll be cool that he's here. I don't really care either way. It's like you either love or hate. And I think on that game, the second he walks out, we're going to be able to hear kind of the reaction from fans as to what side they're on. So,
and I'm pretty I mean, I respect it. I think Bay Area fans are super intense, and that's fun. But especially in soccer, it's just so much more passionate, and then, you know, people definitely hold grudges, which is great. So I'm excited for that one. Random thoughts to end on. This is how we end with our random thought of the week. Going in, opening day, what do we got?
I don't know. I don't have a random thought at all.
So many thoughts.
I think I'm more just concerned of, like, how am I going to stay warm on Saturday? That's my biggest concern. So, again, you have to be professional. but still comfortable and warm. And literally my thought is, what am I going to wear? I don't know. It's going to be raining. I mean, it's been snowing recently around parts of the area. You could see snow from the stadium. That might happen. I don't know how to be prepared. So to everyone out there, bring blankets, bring a parka, bring good shoes. It will most likely rain. And if you don't have any of those pieces, go into the Quakes store when you get here.
Don't bring umbrellas.
Yeah,
Don't bring umbrellas.
No umbrellas. You will get turned away, and you will have to go put it in the front office and deal with a lot of other people with their umbrellas. So don't do it.
I think my random thought is more of an emotion. I feel like I'm super nervous. I feel like it's before. I always get super nervous before
Like
bigger
you're
games.
playing yourself.
Yes, and it's like crazy to say, but I feel like I get really anxious, and then right before kickoff, I'm like double checking everything that I was supposed to do. But I very much am distracted during the whole day of setting up and getting things ready, just because it's. But I'm pretty honest with people that I work with of just, sorry, I'm really excited to be here. Like, I'm a fan as well.
Yeah.
I
Really
think,
happy to be here, everyone.
Yeah, I think Minnesota is gonna come pretty angry. They've got a season under their belt now. They're no longer the new kids on the block. So I'm excited to see this game. And I think the weather and everything else just adds to kind of the emotion behind it. So,
to end off today's first ever Off Pitch 74 podcast, for future podcasts, we will be bringing players out here. There's a lot of questions that we want to know, a lot of questions just people in the front office who work with them want to know. And I know there's tons of things that you guys probably want to know about the players on a more personal level that requires nothing about them and their playing style, where they've been and everything. Like what's their favorite animal, their favorite food, random things like that. How does Danny Hosen wash his hair? I don't know, but I want to ask that. So please feel free, tweet us questions, #offpitch74. And we will try to ask as many questions as we can.
appropriate ones.
Appropriate ones. We will be filtering all.
But we still want to read your inappropriate ones, so, do what you will with that info.
Yeah. And Kat and I will just giggle together about them.
And Sam.
And Sam.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully you guys like it, and go Quakes.